Welcome back. New York City welcoming the World Cup champions, the U.S. women's national team, later this morning. They will roll down the Canyon of Heroes in the first ticker tape parade held for women in 3 decades. Joining us right now is Women's World Cup champion, Krieger. it's great to have you on the program.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
Amazing. This has been an incredible experience, and we're kind of just all soaking it all in and enjoying the moment. And we're so thrilled to be here to celebrate the ticker tape parade. And with New York City, we came in from LA, and now we had such a great fan base there, and now we're here in New York, and hopefully to just give back to the fans and supporters.
Were you expecting a win? I mean, when you were right in the middle of it, tell us how you felt.
Yes, of course. We always just love going to these tournaments because that's what we expect. We want to win, and that's why we're there, to play with the best teams in the world. But I mean, the fashion that we won was an amazing way, and I think we just came out on top in the end.
You really did.
It felt like you guys were winning from the start of the game with so many goals scored and that hat trick, but it took a lot of work to get there. So, what's your message for all the young soccer players and women athletes out there that want to be like you?
Dreams do come true. And if you work hard enough and you believe in yourself and that you can do it, it's possible. And I think at that moment, that's why we were so emotional after the game, because we then thought we all kind of were just drained mentally and physically because we've worked our entire lives for that moment. And everyone's dream came true at that time, to be a world champion. And I think that we just believed in ourselves. We worked so hard. And I think at that moment, that's when we realized, wow, this is really
what did you feel at that moment when you knew it was yours and the cup is ours?
Oh my God.
Take it, it's American.
That cup in your hand must have felt
it was like relief and so rewarding for us, because once again, even our families and all the sacrifices throughout the years and missing all these family events and reunions and things like that. I mean, all of this came, in the end, we were just so drained and emotional because of that, because we worked so hard for that moment.
What does this do now for the team? I mean, being the champ, what does this open up for you and your colleagues for the next couple of years?
This is so wonderful for women's football in the world, and not only just in the U.S., because we've made a name for ourselves, and now that we've won, we have a little bit of leverage and advantage to open up the eyes, of people around the world, and for FIFA to pay attention to women's soccer, that we are important, that we deserve this, and that we want to make women's football huge in the world and almost as popular as the men, and we need to do that.
Then there's the money. Have the sponsorships begun rolling in?
Yes, I mean, you obviously that's what we want for our team. Most importantly, it comes back to the team and not the individual, and I think that it's important just to get our name out there, U.S. Soccer, and then also for our league in the U.S., our NWSL league. I think it's super important that we won, and now that's going to grow the league, and hopefully more sponsors will want more teams, and so everything's kind of like a domino effect with that in a positive way.
What about the Olympics coming up? What are your feelings on how we're going to do?
We always will. Our track record at the Olympics has been really really great.
Excellent.
I mean, I would say.
Gold, baby.
So that's unfortunately, I wasn't able to be a part of the last one. So I'm really excited to hopefully in the next 8 or 9 months just work up to that tournament and be a part of the Olympics this summer in Rio. And I think that all of us we're going to carry that momentum from the World Cup and that positivity and motivation of winning into that tournament, and I think it's just a little bit different. Obviously, the World Cup is the pinnacle of in the highest stage of our sport. It's on the world stage, and the Olympics is just something that we really take a lot of pride in. Obviously,
has anything the headlines around FIFA, how certain countries have gotten the World Cup, has that been anything of a distraction? How did the team handle that as all of this focus was on FIFA in the last couple of months?
We kind of stuck in our bubble. We made that super important for our team in order to be successful, because we tried not to look at the outside effects and things happening, people, writing up stories in media and things like that. We try to just focus on ourselves and how we can continue to be our best and be successful in the moment, and really, focus on the prize and focus on the goal at hand. Because if you start looking at all the other distractions, it's just, you can't allow that to affect the group.
And that's why you won, because you did it.
I mean, as athletes, you guys just got to work. It's not, there's no time to hear the outside noise of FIFA.
Yeah.
You're out there focused focused on doing your deal.
Absolutely, and we have so many other things to focus on.
Do you think there should be reform, though, in the organization and changes made?
Yes, I absolutely do. We need more female officials, and I think that's super important. And a president who will focus on women's football in the world and give back and really put us on a pedestal and put us on a platform that we deserve to be on, because our game was the most watched game in U.S. soccer history, both male and female.
Amazing.
And I think that just goes to show you, that we deserve it.
Which is why
Yes,
I was a little
absolutely.
taken aback when I saw the fact that the difference in pay and the win for women, what, $2 million
Yeah.
versus what do the men get? $35 million.
17 times
Hello?
difference.
Yes.
I mean,
And we
Yeah, I mean, I
won.
recognize it's new and it's
know.
fresher, but how do you feel about that? These guys are making so much more.
Yeah, absolutely, and we can't take anything away from them, and we can't, we can only look at it as growth, and we can only look at it as, okay, pay attention to us, because we're doing really well, and we're gonna give great performances, and we deserve this. So hopefully this will just have give leverage and advantage for us to then want more in the future and keep the game growing.
Look, you're
Long
icons,
overdue.
and
You're winners.
You are
Thank
winners.
you.
You are champs.
Yes.
We are thrilled to be in your midst. What is the
Thank you
tattoo
so
of?
much.
What does your tattoo
I
stand
played
for?
it's Liebe. It's I played in Germany for 5.5 years when I was
Let's
after
show it.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. So
And it means love in German, and it just explains the experience that I had there. I love the culture, the people, the place, the food, and I can just tell a story.
Angela Merkel needs one of those when she's talking to the greats. Love, Angela. Love. Ali, congratulations.
Thank you.
Have fun at that ticker tape parade.
I can't wait.
We're
Thank
gonna
you
be
so
like,
much.
"Woo!" Raise it the room for the USA. Thank you so much, Ali Krieger. Big